Hey, YouTube creators, this is Francie with Created by Francie. I have a lot of stuff to show you that I crocheted this week, and I had a couple of days off from work, so that was really nice. Well, it's because of the hurricane, but anyway, it was still nice. So, one thing I've been working on are pumpkins. Now, this pumpkin actually has a mistake. I tried to hide it. So that little green thing right there is hiding it. So I want to talk about that. And I have crocheted so much that my arm, especially right in here, it is so sore. And it's getting sore up through my shoulder, which is really weird. So I probably should take a little break. I got to work on my classes anyway. But I want to talk about a few things. I did open my Etsy store again. I don't know if that's the best way to sell items. I did have a student, she bought, one of my college students, she bought some chickens from me, and of course it's hard when you're selling to a friend, or not really a friend, but somebody you know, because I don't want to charge her as much, and I know she's trying to go through college and doesn't have much money, so it's hard. But anyway, so she bought that big chicken back there and I think 3 others. So I think I charged her $45. So anyway, I will deliver those Tuesday. So that's kind of nice. But I tell you what, I spend so much in yarn and stuff that honestly, I don't know that I could ever make a profit. So I can't tell myself that I do this for an income, but rather to bring people joy. And I mean, look at this. Look at that cute. Doesn't that just want to make you smile? I love them. So this is one thing I made. I need to make like a ton of these just to have them ready. So I want to talk about, though, with the Etsy shop, you talk about packaging. How do you package everything? And so I went to Hobby Lobby and they had these for 24 cents. So there's 4 mailers and they are about like this. I've seen people using these. Now these are pretty transparent. So I'd have to wrap the item in tissue paper. But something like the sea turtle, this is a sea turtle I made this week. Now he definitely fits in here. So he fits in here nicely. But again, I would wrap him up in tissue paper before, and then I've seen people put it and they kind of roll it up. This one wouldn't roll up too much because but you would make sure to fold it down so it's just the animal. There's no loose, so it can't slide around. But for 24 cents, I figured, maybe it will help, especially with smaller things like the octopies. You never know, they might help. So I showed you this sea turtle that I made. Cute. And then I also made a land turtle. So I don't know how I feel about this one. It didn't really, I don't know if it looks like the pattern. You know, you see these patterns and you think that's what you want yours to look like. So yeah. And this purple, a little bit hard to work with. It sheds so much. So sea turtle, this one's actually being mailed to its home. A friend of mine, one of her students, I'm giving it to her, and I'm sending her, my friend, another turtle I had made previously with the flower. So I got to get those mailed. And shipping is horrible. So back to the Hobby Lobby. I bought those mailers, and then I also bought these little thank yous to put in. They're actually the marriage, the wedding stuff, but it was buy one get one half off. So, or maybe they were 50% off. They were probably, I don't know, they were on sale. And then of course I picked up some eyes. So these are 12 milliliters. These are the ones I run out of. So this would be the ones I'm using on wherever that little octopus went. He disappeared. Okay, well, I don't know where he went. And they don't have these very often. I went to Joann's today too. I'll show you what I got there. But I tell you what, for one pair of eyes, and they have the like maybe the sparkles. It was like $2.97 for one. So do not buy your eyes at Joann's. So I picked up about 4 packages. These are $1.49. They snap in pretty good. I don't know where the octopus went that I just had in my hand, but I got 4 bags of those. Yeah, maybe he fell on the floor. I don't know. Anyway, quit looking for him. We don't have time for that. The reason I went to Hobby Lobby is I want to try out. There he is. He's sneaky. So that's the 12mm eyes. The next one I make, I'm going to put them closer together. Anyway, okay. The reason I went to Hobby Lobby was to get a kit. So I got this kit. This is a deer, so I haven't done a deer before, so I thought, let's try a deer. It was really hard to choose, but notice the price. It's only $6. So, you know, those wobbles or weevils, whatever they're called, being $30, this one is $6. So, this, of course, uses that yarn that hurts my hand. The thinner, the acrylic yarn. But I got it, and I'll try it with what comes in the kit. I'll do another video on this, so be looking for that. So that's what I got at Hobby Lobby. So I have this yarn, and I still have another skein of it and part of a skein, and I just want to use it up. I'm trying to use up what I have. So I was making this pumpkin. I was following, who was she? Hang on, I wrote it down, and I'll put it in the description. Cameron's Cute Creations. She gives a pattern away for free. You can download it, which is wonderful. Her video is very fast, and definitely not for a beginner crocheter. You need to know what you're doing. You can slow the video down, but I kept stopping it. And she didn't give you all the clues that would have helped to help you make it. So my first one, so you have these divisions right here, and then this division, look how big it is. So when I ended the rows, it's really hard to count these rows. I think you're supposed to have 20. Obviously I had 21. So that's what caused this to be so big. So it's frustrating because you use all this yarn. I don't want to rip the whole thing out. And so I just put that there. I wouldn't set it like this, but you could set it like this. And again, this isn't one I would want to sell because it's like a huge mistake. So, you know, I guess I just keep it at home, or I take it to school. I wouldn't want to gift it either. So there's that. Then I thought, okay, I'm going to do it again. So I'm looking for her video, and I got distracted. So I got distracted with this guy. Is he not cute? Look at this guy. Yeah, it's just a gnome. Anyway, and I'm just using colors I have. Probably not the colors I would have picked. I would like, I don't know what color I'd like for the body. I don't know, maybe a lighter orange. And sometimes the colors I want, they don't even make them in that yarn, so yeah. But anyway, a fall gnome, I think is so cute. And for Christmas colors, I could do a cream with a red hat or a green hat. I've already seen Bernat yarn in red and green, and I probably should snag it. But he's cute. I definitely would make this one again. I don't know why. I would gift this, and I would sell that too. All right, so back to the pumpkin. I finally got it. So it's even. I did my things. I got my cinnamon stick. The bottom looks okay, and it worked. Now, I did change some things, and I'm going to show you kind of what I changed to help mine come out better, because how she was doing it was just pulling it too tight on the bottom, and it just wasn't working for me. So I changed some things. So then I made another pumpkin in the cream. So they're cute pumpkins. And I want to tie a little thing, oh, what is that string called? I don't know. And I thought I had some, and of course I can't find it. That's how my life goes. But it's cute. So even, So they all came out. I kind of know what to do now. And also, in the video, when you're having to do the single crochets on top of the popcorn stitch row, there's certain things that she could tell you to kind of help you get through that. But anyway, I figured it out, and I thought this is what she should say so people's stitches would go, because you don't crochet in one of the connecting things for, like when you pull the loop through to make the popcorn stitch, you're not going to stitch in that area, so you have to be careful. So anyway, but what do you think? I need to tie a little thing around here, or I know, do I put the little green thing, or should I tie it with that one jute yarn or string, whatever. All right, let me know what you think. I don't even know. All right, still talking about the pumpkins, and then we'll switch to the last thing I crocheted this week. So here's the yarn I was using. I think it's I don't know, it's probably a decor. So this is a medium one. I went to making a medium one. So this is what it looks like. And if any of you have made pumpkins, it's like this, and you kind of bring it together. We're going to slip stitch this whole row. Hang on, let me pull this loop out before I lose this hole. There we go. So what she tells you to do is pull a huge string, all right? So you're going to slip stitch it, right? And then this is going to be your bottom. You're going to crochet around, then you're going to decrease, and then eventually you'll just whip stitch it and it'll crunch together like that. So then you turn it in, you turn it right side, and then you have it like this. Well, she tells you like to use this, that cinch the bottom, and bring it up through the middle like that, okay? So you're bringing it up through the middle, you've already cinched the bottom, and use it to cinch the top. Well, when you do that and you pull, it just really pulls on this string that's connected to the bottom, and that was not working well for me. So I go ahead and I'm gonna cinch it, do the bottom side, and then I just cut this yarn, this string. I'm done with it. When I flip it back to this and I've stuffed it, I use a new piece of yarn. So I get a really long new piece of long, I weave it in and out, I close this, and then I use that yarn to go around to make the separate divisions. That works for me, and it doesn't cinch that bottom piece. It keeps wanting to bring that whole bottom up, and it wasn't working for me. So you know what, this doesn't, oh, this does not look right. How can it not be right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I don't know, it's weird. It looks like it got narrower. Well, yes, it does. I tell you what, I have ripped this out so many times. I don't know what happened, because I followed everything. Isn't that frustrating? And with my arm hurting so much, I don't want to rip it out, but I don't know why it's getting narrow. It should have 15 stitches every row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 on the top. So I don't know if I started crocheting tighter. I'm just gonna have to stretch it, and I am gonna make this work. Yeah, we're gonna make it work. Okay. Anyway, that's a few changes I did, and that was by Cameron's Cute Creations. So this is gonna be the medium one. And my arms are too tired right now. I'm probably just going to do some other things. I need to work on my master's, my classes for my PhD. So anyway, all right, let's look at these. All from Jade has produced a new pattern. Ta-da! It's a little squid. Now, I have not perfected it. This was my first one. In the top, I cannot get it to come out right. So, the closer I look at it, the worse. Oh, it's so bad. But this is really nice. That is exactly what it's supposed to do. But then when I come up over this and come over to, on this side, it's off centered and it doesn't even look like the same stitches, even though I do the backwards of this. So it's just not, I mean, if I turn it like that, it's not too bad, but the eyes are there. But then when you look in the back, you really can see it. That is so frustrating. I would still sell this. It's still cute. And again, when we make things, they're not going to be perfect. Some people's are though, but not mine. Okay. And look at the eyes. I use beautiful eyes. So you hate to waste it. So it's so cute. It's still cute. All right. So then I had to do another one. So this is the same as that little octopus. I'm trying to use this up. So anyway, same problem. Look at that. So this is the initial side that I start on. I come up, you slip stitch, and you're supposed to do the same thing back down. And just trying to get it to line up and to look the same. It looks like it's lined up okay, but the stitching's not right. Even though I did the opposite of what you did. I don't even know. But it's still cute. The little spots. Nice sparkly eyes. It's just so frustrating. So that was twice doing it. So then I thought, okay, I'm gonna have to come up with a way that I can do this that it looks all right. So I thought, what if I just sew this piece? Now, this is not what I would use. In the middle, I did single crochets, but I think I need to slip stitch. So if I slip stitched and then I just sewed it on there, sewed the piece, see that already looks better. Crazy. I know people like no sew, which is really nice, but this looks so much better than that. Oh, yes. What a difference. So on the top here, like I said, I did two single crochets. I would do 2 slip stitches and that will bring it down just a little bit, and I'm just gonna sew it on and see, look, it's gonna look so much better. So obviously I can't do that part of the pattern. I did learn a new stitch this week, the popcorn stitch for the pumpkins. So what do you think about these pumpkins? I don't know, do you like them? The person who makes videos says she can't keep them stocked. She sells out of them. So, and this, what is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? This was the small one too, but see, because of the mistake, I think it made it bigger. That's weird. Same yarn. Oh, I know what I did. I went down in size because he recommended using like an N or something. I went down to a 6. Yeah, or a 6.5 even. Yeah, and this I'm doing this with a 6. So maybe, you know, I wonder if I don't know. I don't know why it's different. I'm just gonna stretch it. See, if I pull it, it all looks the same now. So who knows what happened. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys, I think. Oh, let me tell you about Joann's. So somebody talked about a new plush yarn that came out, or like a velvet yarn. And I almost ordered it. I thought, oh, I'm gonna order some, see what it's about. It's $10 a skein. That is really expensive. And there's not that much of it. So I forget what it's called. I'll try to look it up and insert it into the video. But, so I thought, on my way home from church today, I stopped by Joann's, and I'm so glad I did not order it, because I looked at it and it is a really thin velvet. I just wasn't impressed. They say it doesn't shred as much, but I don't think I'm a fan of that, so I'm glad I did not order that, because, yeah. So I went to Joann's just to look at that, and so I was looking at the other yarn, and they had this on clearance. What was this, $8.47? So most of the time these are $11.99. So this was $8.47. Okay. So that was that. But then I had a 60% off coupon for a regular priced item. So whenever you have that, you can use it for other things. But they weren't having much sales. I like the purple. They weren't having much sales, so I went ahead and picked this up for pumpkins or whatever else. I guess I don't know what else. I could make a fox. Anyway, so I got this for $4.97. So that's really good. Definitely a good thing. And then I also got these bags, just clear bags to put things in, and put a little tie on the top. So I'm still making scrubbies for my ladies retreat. A lady at church just asked me about that. She's like, "Are you still making something?" And I'm like, "Yeah," but I've got a lot to do. But today my arms are too sore. I think the rest of the evening I'm not going to crochet anymore today. So I guess that's it. So stay tuned for the video where I try this out. I do have some orders I need to work on. I need to make another matching turtle with the little turtles, but I don't have that brown color that I need for the bottom of the turtle unless I do another color. I could do it in gray, actually. I don't have to do it in brown. I may do it in a different color. Anyway, I have that order to do, which will take me a while. I have my sister's friends want some chickens, so I'm just gonna mail her those. I need to make the hanging thing for my sister. Oh, and then my other sister with that black guy. This dude. Yeah, I'm making one out of acrylic yarn. I started this week and it hurts my hands, that small crochet, and so it's really hard for me to want to do it because it hurts. But I'm almost done with the gray body, and then I have the cape. So that'll be 2. She wants 4 of those. So I've got to figure out how to do it with the plush yarn, but not that big of a plush yarn. Actually, I could do this, but I need to make his head smaller. I need to make a smaller head, the smaller thing, and then the smaller cape. Anyway, okay, and that's all. I guess that's it. Oh, and I had one of my former students, a long time ago former student. She's got 2 babies of her own, 2 children, and she's wanting to order something from me. And I'll probably just make it and give it to her. I have a hard time charging people I know. But anyway, she said her 2.5-year-old loves octopuses, and so I'm gonna try and make the octopus from All From Jade that has the babies underneath it, but I will use plush yarn. And she said she didn't need it till Christmas. And then she has an infant, and I don't know if I should do I thought about doing one of those lovely snuggle things, but I'm not sure. They're cute, but they're just flat. I don't know. Maybe I'll send her some pictures and see what she thinks. But anyway, I have plenty to work on. And I'm also making those rice bag warmers that you put in the microwave and you heat them. And I have one that I put around my neck. It is so nice and relaxing. So I'm making those for the ladies retreat as well. And so I've got 20 cut out, and I've run out of material. So now I'm going to use material I brought back from Ghana, West Africa. I need to cut out 16 more. Then I just need to sew them together, so that shouldn't take, well, it's going to take me long enough. But once I get my machine set up, just sew them, and then I'll get the rice, fill them, and have to sew them after that. But anyway, hopefully I can get those done, because I think the ladies would really like that. So, all right, I'm going to end this video. Y'all find joy in what you do and what you create. Let me know if you like these pumpkins. I don't know. When I first saw them, I'm like, I don't know if I like that. But the other patterns, I don't like sewing into the back of the stitch, that little piece that they tell you to sew into. It's not the back loop. It's like this little piece. I can never get my hook into it. I hate that. And so many patterns use that little piece, and I said, no, I'm not going to do that. But this one goes in the back loop. I can do the back loop. So anyway, keep creating, find joy, create for people, give it to somebody. They'll be so happy that you did. And I will talk to you in the next video.